For millennia, wise sages sought the key to human greatness, only to discover a hidden foe within us all. Today, I unveil their secret: how to conquer procrastination in just 1 week. Welcome back to Vault of Forgotten Realms, where lost histories, hidden wisdom, ancient philosophy, and timeless truths converge. If your to-do list feels like an enemy, stick around. By day 7. You'll have the ancient tools to seize control of your time and unlock real success. But before we move on, kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Our story begins in the marble halls of Old Heliodor, a city famed for its scholars. Here lived 2 brothers, Ariston, the relentless doer, and Lucius, whom whispers called Procrastination. Each dawn, Ariston raced to the Agora, quill in hand. Lucius, however, woke to excuses. "I'll begin after a nap, after the feast, after the festival." Lucius believed he had all the time in the world. Yet day by day, the great tasks piled up until one fateful morning, his scroll lay blank and his opportunity vanished. 1. Fear of failure. Deep in our ancient brain, the amygdala sounds alarms. What if you embarrass yourself? 2. Instant gratification loop. A pulse of dopamine when we scroll social media or snack, pulling us away from the hard work. 3. Willpower depletion. Every decision chips away at our capacity to stay focused. By lunchtime, the reservoir runs dry. Together, these forces hijack our best intentions, turning great ambitions into grand procrastinations. The 7-day conquest plan. Like Ariston forging his discipline, you too can rebuild your willpower, 1 day at a time. Day, focus, ancient ritual. 1. Clarity of purpose. Write your Magna Carta, personal mission. 2. Small wins. Pick 1 task. Complete before sunrise. 3. Eliminate temptations. Design your sacred space, work area. 4. Time boxing. Use a 25-minute Pomodoro as a ritual bell. 5. Accountability. Find your squire, accountability partner. 6. Reward and reflection. Offer yourself a simple feast for progress. 7. Integration and future planning. Draft the next scroll, weekly review. On day 1, Ariston wrote his Magna Carta, a declaration of his greatest aim. You'll do the same. Pour your vision onto paper, so your goal becomes as real as marble in the temple. Stay tuned to this video, better explanations ahead. You're about to break through from procrastination. Please don't forget to like and share this video. The unveiled secret. The secret the ancients whispered to each other in candlelit halls was never about willpower alone. It was about aligning heart, mind, and ritual. But when you unite these 3, your why, your fortified will, and a daily ritual, you harness the same force that built empires. Like Ariston forging his discipline, you too can rebuild your willpower, 1 day at a time. Each sunrise brings a clear mission. Let's dive deeper into what you'll actually do each day. Day 1. The Declaration, Finding Your North Star. In ancient Egypt, before the builders began chiseling stone for the pyramids, the pharaoh would spend a moon cycle meditating on a single question: what legacy shall I leave carved in eternity? Your task today is to become your own pharaoh. Your first action is sit alone. No music, no phone, only paper. Write this. What is the one thing I must accomplish in this life to feel fulfilled? Why have I delayed it? What fear guards the gate? Note your outcome. By the end of day 1, you will have a personal mission etched on paper, a declaration of war against procrastination. This is your Magna Carta. Frame it, fold it, carry it, but never forget it. Day 2, the first victory, small wins before sunrise. The Spartans believed the first hour of light held sacred power. They called it the hour of fire. Why? Because actions taken before distraction had the strength to shape the whole day. Your next action is, tonight, choose one small but meaningful task that aligns with your mission. At dawn, before breakfast, make sure you complete it. Fully, no excuses. It could be a paragraph of your book, a prototype sketch, or a phone call. The outcome of your day 2 task is, today, you experience the alchemy of momentum. You become the kind of person who acts before the world even wakes. Procrastination dies when action becomes instinct. Day 3. Sanctify the Temple, mastering your environment. When monks entered their meditation chambers, they left behind shoes, noise, even names. The room was sacred because focus cannot survive clutter. Today, you will create your temple. Your next action is, clean your workspace, ruthlessly. Remove every item not tied to your mission. Place one object of meaning, a relic that reminds you of why you're fighting. Outcome: your space becomes a sanctuary. Every time you sit down, your brain will recognize, this is where the mission continues. Your environment begins to shape your identity. Day 4. The ancient timer, harnessing the warrior sprint. In the temples of old Japan, sword apprentices trained with bells. A bell to begin, a bell to rest. This rhythm created mastery. Today, we use the Pomodoro, not just a timer, but a bell of focus. Your next action is, pick one task, set a 25-minute timer. Work without pause. When the bell rings, stop, rest 5 minutes. Repeat 4 times. Then a 20-minute break. Outcome: discipline becomes rhythm. You stop relying on motivation and begin to move in ritual. Time becomes your servant, not your master. Day 5. The Sacred Pact. Accountability is armor. In Rome, soldiers trained in pairs. Each was responsible for the other's shield. If one failed, both were struck down. So they held each other to a higher standard. Your next action is, choose a trusted friend, share your mission. Ask them to check in once per day, 3 minutes max. Send proof of your action, a photo, a paragraph, a voice note. Outcome: when someone else sees your struggle and progress, the mission becomes real. Procrastination thrives in secrecy. Accountability brings it into the light where it cannot survive. Day 6. The Feast, Celebration, and Reflection. In ancient Babylon, after every 7th labor, workers held a night of fire, a feast to reflect on their week, burn regrets, and toast what was built. Your next action is, review your week. What rituals worked? What broke you? Write down 3 things you're proud of. Reward yourself. It could be a favorite meal, an hour of guiltless play, or silence under the stars. Outcome: you begin to link progress with joy. And joy, more than fear, is the greatest motivator. Day 7. The Map Forward, Making the Rituals Eternal. When Alexander the Great conquered a city, he didn't move on. He built roads, schools, temples. A system to preserve what he'd won. Today, you'll become your own conqueror. And your next action is, design a weekly plan. Choose 3 rituals from this week to repeat next week. Pick one flex day where you do nothing, your Sabbath. Write out your new scroll of discipline, your weekly rhythm. Outcome: the 7-day transformation doesn't end, it begins again. You now possess the system to carry your mission far beyond the borders of procrastination. Are you struggling to build a weekly system to conquer procrastination? Don't worry, I've created a powerful PDF tracker to guide you through it step by step. Just download it using the link in the description or pinned comment, and you'll be ready to begin your transformation. We don't delay because we're lazy. We delay to avoid discomfort, The cure is to step into discomfort on purpose and break through. To our valued subscribers, your success is our greatest reward. Until next time, stay relentless, stay awakened. This is Vault of Forgotten Realms. Thank you for watching.